Welcome back, brothers and sisters, to our daily Bible devotion. Hope you're well. So in our last study, we looked at the calling of Matthew, the publican, or the tax collector, and we saw how the Israelites and the Jews hated the tax collectors. We spoke about that, and we also spoke that Jesus came as a physician for the sick and the sinners, and not for the ones that are wholly righteous. He came to call the sinners to repentance. So we continue our study. We're still in Mark chapter 2, and we're reading today 18 to 22. And the disciples of John and of the Pharisees used to fast. And they came and say unto him, Why do the disciples of John and of the Pharisees fast, but thy disciples fast not? And Jesus said unto them, Can the children of the bride chamber fast, while the bridegroom is with them? As long as they have the bridegroom with them, they cannot fast. But the days will come when the bridegroom shall be taken away from them, and then shall they fast in those days. No man seweth a piece of new cloth on an old garment, else the new piece that filled it up taketh away from the old, and the rent is made worse. And no man putteth new wine in old bottles, else the new wine doeth burst the bottles, and the wine is spilled, and the bottles will be marred, and the wine must be put into new bottles. So what Jesus is saying here in this parable is, brothers and sisters. So we got to look at what the different aspects of this parable is. One, the bride chamber is that period of time when Jesus, the bridegroom, is with the disciples, and the new cloth and the new wine, the old cloth and old wine symbolizes covenants and doctrines, and the new cloth and the new wine represents new covenants and new doctrines from Jesus Christ. So obviously, based on the old covenant, the disciples of John and the disciples of the Pharisees used to fast. But what Christ is saying, that when the bridegroom is with them, they cannot fast, is because Jesus, the supplier of their needs, the protector of them, the teacher, their rabbi, is with them. So they don't need to fast because he is with them. But when he leaves, they would need to fast, because the transformation that Jesus is trying to complete in his disciples, they would need to fast and pray when he is not there. When he is not there to continue to guide them or continue to point them in the right direction, they would need to fast. Now, the new wine is the new covenant that Jesus is bringing, this transformative covenant that is where the old covenant was fulfilled, because Christ said, I've come to fulfill the law. So that has been fulfilled. And the new wine that Christ is talking about